Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful Monday morning, the first Monday of December. And last night we had a pretty decent rainstorm. And having that storm last night and waking up to the rain afterwards, or to some raining this morning, and then the kind of peace and calm, morning Tanner, that comes after that, reminded me of how life is like that. We get a trial, we get some kind of a stormy event in our life, and then once we are through it, there is a break, there is a peace or a calm that comes into our lives. In that process, or through that process of going through the trial, um, our ability and capacity increase, our ability to handle more problems increases, and we see, or we should see in ourselves, an increased ability. And what this does for us is this helps us to cope with the other challenges and trials that will come later in our life. Um, I have four boys, and I remember when we got our first child, something going wrong seemed to be a big issue. And now we could have two of them or three of them sick, and it's not that big of a deal. We get them to the doctor if we need to. We get them taken care of. Um, and that's just, that's just what we do. We just take care of it. And we don't stress like we used to when they were smaller or when we had one or two kids. Um, Being a new parent is a different challenge than being a parent of older children, and you've been doing it for almost 11 years. So one of the trials that I faced is it's funny, it doesn't seem like much of a trial right now, is finding my companion, finding my wife. And I call it a trial because while I have no problem with solitude and having that time to be alone, I also enjoy companionship, and I was also looking forward to getting married and starting a family, um, because I was in that stage of life where I felt I was ready for it. Um, from the time that I began looking for my beautiful wife, um, it took me 3.5 years, and it was a not a constant search, because after a while I got to the point where I'm not finding her in my normal circles of my everyday life, so she must be somewhere else. And it was through some very good friends that we were brought together and made, and a connection was made between us. It took a few months for us to get to know each other, despite the distance of half of the United States. We got to know each other. Um, Emails, IMs, texting, phone calls, and that peace that came after that, what felt like a stormy time in my life, and a trial, also then brought more challenges and more personal growth that has caused me to have to become a better person. Um, I really believe that if a parent does it right, then not only do they become a better person, but the combination of both parents together, if that is the situation, um, helps the child to then grow beyond some of the personality traits or other struggles and trials that the kid is going to have because they're your kid and they inherit some of your personal challenges and some of your characteristics. Um, I always tell my wife that our boys are so good looking. Um, I tell her our boys are so good looking and so well behaved because of her good DNA. And while I know it takes two of us um, to make a big difference in their lives, I also know that it does take the love of two parents, and it takes a strong commitment on both of our parts to make a difference in their lives. Uh, Boy, this kind of really went off of where I started, but I guess it's been something that's been on my mind the last couple days as my boys continue to grow and how I can be a better parent and how I can rise above my own weaknesses to be a blessing and a strength to them. Uh, I believe, call it the universe, call it God, whatever your personal frame is. I believe that we are always tested and blessed according to our belief, our faithfulness, and our diligence in sticking to our um, our principles. I hope you guys go out and make it a great day. I hope you have a great day and weather the storm, no matter what it may be. Weather the storm, for it shall pass, and there will be a calm and a peace that will come, and you'll have time to prepare for the next challenge. Go out and make it a great day, and I will talk to you later, my friends. Thanks for watching.